Yo. What's up? Hi. Okay, let's get this started. right now to YouTube horizontal and vertical, but I don't know if it's lagging. So I need y'all to tell me, is it lagging? Because it's just loading on my screen. I don't know if like y'all need to tell me. Am I lagging or what? Am I lagging or what? No lag? Damn, that's weird. I don't see myself. To myself, I'm lagging, but I guess if I'm not lagging, okay, bless. Yeah, see, I knew some people would pull up on vertical. Yo, TTV, the Tatted Man, what's up? Andrea, what's up? KK, what's up? Yo, I set up some random stuff today. I did a lot today. To get like to get the stream right. So I got the vertical and the thing going. I just can't tell. I can pop up this chat, right? Okay, bless. The only problem is I'm gonna have 2 chats, but I think that's okay. I have 2 chats, but I think that's okay. But yeah, yo, it's so weird. On my stream, I'm lagging hella. That is so weird. Yo, King B, what up? King B, what's up? What's up? What's up? Your day one liker? Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, on my screen, I look hella lagged. I have 3 streams in total, including TikTok. Yeah. Yo, guess what? I had 4. Okay, I had Kick on in the background just to see it. And it started lagging. You know what? Okay, wait, let me test something out. I had Kick on in the background just for fun, just to see what would happen. So I had 4 streams on. I was like, yo, screw it. Let me just see. Let me test all this shit out. I set up everything. The only thing I had left is like the 2 bots that I had to set up in like the TTS. But yeah, this is so annoying to control. I have like 50 different screens on my screen right now. All right, wait up. I hate Kick. I refuse to get the app again. It's more strict than Twitch. Yo, I don't like Kick either. I'm just trying to see what works. I'm just test your luck. Maybe randomly you get lucky and a bunch of people pull up. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't like use it. It would never be my main though. I would just have it on in the background. But yeah. All right. But yo, this is cool. Like on shorts, like, see, the shorts is pulling up. It's working like exactly how I wanted. All your likes are from me, Jano. I appreciate it. Yo, Ara, what up? What up? What up? There are 2 streams. Don't get confused. Pick the one you want. Kick is cursed. Okay, I'll do Kick another day. I want to press start again. I don't know why it froze. But I don't want to mess up what I have right now. So you know what? I'll try it later. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. Yo, appreciate the likes. I appreciate the likes. Don't do Kick. All right, fine. I will not do Kick. Let me exit out of it right now. Okay? Exited. Don't even worry about it. All right. You guys need to bear with me for like 3 minutes. I gotta send out all my noties and all the Discords that I'm in, because starting took way longer this time. I finally found where the stream URL is, but because I was opening up 3 streams, that shit took long. So I'm just gonna quickly send a couple messages and some Discords, and then we'll get started. But yeah, Kick is for gamblers and heavy insults. I'd look at it like this. I'd be the one good person on Kick. There's gotta be some nice people on Kick, right? Why can't I be that person? All right, there we go. I got the URL. See, I learned that shit. All right, let's get this started. Okay, Blood Moon Ranch, we're going in. I need to join some more Discord to like network with people. I got like 10 or 15, but like I need some more. If y'all know, Kick will take your way channel quicker. I fine. I'll chill off Kick. If y'all know any good Discords where I can network with people, please let me know. Cause I'm in like 15 of them right now, but I should be like, I think there's like a 200 Discord limit. There's so many more that I can go and start talking to people on. So y'all let me know if there's a lit Discord for creators. All right, real quick, we're just getting these sent out. But yo, what y'all been up to? KK, what you been up to? King B, Arav, are you done your exams? Or you got like a couple more? What's up with you? What is up with you? Yo, every time I put on these glasses, I don't wear glasses often, only when I need to drive in the night. So like when I'm doing this and it's bright, My eyes are hurting, bro. This shit is hurting. All right, there we go. Noties are out. Just got home from the gym. Now I'm watching my favorite uncle. I appreciate you, brother. Yo, this is so funny. I'm lagging like shit on when I'm looking at YouTube live right now. I don't know how you guys are like watching me properly. Yo, we got 8 on shorts and we got what? 2 on horizontal. Bless. Got a couple on TikTok too. I have my own, but I'm also in a ton. Yo, TTV, the Tatted Man. I'm gonna send my Discord right now. You don't have to join, but if you want to let me know like some like friendly Discords where I can talk to people on, I'd really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna pin the Discord in each one of the chats right now. Nothing, bro. Just tired working 9 a.m. Yo, same, yo. I don't get time to like edit and like work on my stuff. Speaking of which, I posted another video today. I'll show you guys real quick. But you're not lagging for me? Okay, so it's just my computer. If I'm lagging, I can just look at OBS because I'm not lagging on OBS. I'm only lagging on YouTube on my screen. Real quick, okay, let's get these turned on. Yeah, I was only 2 minutes late, okay? I was only 2 minutes late. Every stream I'll improve. Every stream I will improve with my time. Oh, I need a drink. I need a drink. Okay, so what y'all been up to? We're gonna get started in, let's just say like 15 minutes. All right, gotta chat a little bit, talk to y'all, get started. But today's segment is Therapy with Jano Mama. For those that don't know what Mama means, it means uncle in Tamil. All right, I'm a Tamilin, and it is a satire, funny, but also serious segment if you want to make it serious. So you guys, 3 minutes late actually. Okay, my bad. Y'all, better than yesterday, right? Better than yesterday, which was 2 hours late. So in our Discord, right, we have these Google Doc forms. Basically, viewers submit what they want advice on. It was meant to be a troll. It won't let you click the link. That's weird. Okay, no worries. If you can, that's okay. But this is the Google form. People submit questions they want advice on. It was meant to be a funny thing, but a lot of people ask real questions. So if y'all want to, feel free to submit. Sorry. Goddamn. Feel free to submit some stuff for the therapy segment. Thanks, it won't let me click my link, but I'll send you some good Discord. Yeah, DM me. All good. DM. Don't worry about it. I don't know which screen it's pushing the chat on. Oh, it looks like it's pushing it looks like it's pushing the vertical chat. I need to, okay, so one more thing I gotta do, because I wanted to push the horizontal chat, but whatever. I'm not gonna fix that now. One more thing I need to do is combine the two chats. There is a way. So there's a bot that I can use that'll push the vertical and the horizontal YouTube chats together. And that way, you guys will see both chats on one screen and in your app. But I think I gotta do some coding. Yeah, the thing with the vertical, the reason why I'm doing it is if you pop into shorts, people just scroll through and they see it, right? So people just scroll through and they see it. It just gives me a lot more people that hop in. Like, for example, 5 people have entered in my horizontal stream, but already in 5 minutes of streaming, I got 30 people that came through vertical. So that's like 6 times the amount. So just for like my marketability, I think is way better. So I'm going to be running this because I knew if I used YouTube's native functionality where it does both at the same time, it's not pushing it to shorts. And I was right because I can see it in the stats right now. Yo, Stefan, what are you saying? What's up? How you been? Did you submit? I know this is I know you wanted this segment. Did you submit some stuff in the Discord to the Google Doc form? Let me know. Oh my God, this is hurting my eyes, bro. Why is it hurting so much? I was supposed to, but nah, it's all good. We got 12 responses. Yeah, take your time. Okay, so Discord noties are out. What else was I gonna say, fam? I was gonna say some other stuff. Oh yeah, today. Okay, so I'm getting into the rhythm of things, okay? You already know. Couple updates. One, I had a conversation with a couple lawyers today. The highest I probably got. No, it's not the highest I got. On Twitch, when I was on Twitch, I had like the last 3 streams I had, I was averaging like 15 viewers, and then I got up to like 26 on the cooking stream. But we'll build back up there. Bro, you got an exam tomorrow and you're watching me? Oh, on TikTok? 2,000 likes? No, no, no. I got over 10K before. Over 10K before. All right, you know what? I'm taking, until we get to the segment, I'm taking these glasses off. They're killing me, bro. I'm sorry, I can't. All right, so, okay, couple updates. I woke up. First thing during the day, we woke up, we edited. All right, every day I said I'm gonna try to drop 4 or 5 YouTube videos a week. I did my recent videos just because they were fresh in my mind. I got like 10 other videos to edit from older streams that are gonna come through, but it doesn't matter if I get more or less views. I know this video was better than my last video because I improved on at least one thing. I added chapters, which is where you can like scroll between different sections of the video. And yo, because it's burning my eyes. That's why I'm not intoxicated, not on a Wednesday day. But yeah, you can see how much it hurt my eyes. So I improved on that, and then I improved the pacing. I made a 30-minute video into a 5-minute video, whereas yesterday, the video I dropped was a 30-minute video. I made it into a 9-minute video. So if you guys want to check it out, okay, some simple stuff. It is on my YouTube channel. Oh, we're at 204, by the way. Okay, listen, this ratio was jokes before. I was at 94 last week. 2 days ago, I was at 160. Yesterday, I was at 180. Now I'm at 204, okay? So we're averaging like 20 a day. This is going to keep increasing. I'm going to make it 50 a day. Just wait. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, but we're doing 20 a day already, okay? So this video right here, I posted if you want to go check. And also, 110 for my first video. I don't count these because these were not edited. These are just VODs. 110 for my first video. You know what? That's not bad. All right? That's not bad. We are streaming live on YouTube. Y'all want to check it out. I see 168 2 days ago. Now this video right here, I feel like my pacing was way better. I feel like the quality was better. And I got chapters in it. What are chapters? The different sections you can have. Those are 2 things. Now, the video I drop either tomorrow or the day after, it's going to be even better. But I don't know what 2 things I got to work on. Probably thumbnail, 1. I made my own thumbnail today, but I know there's a million ways I can improve it. More effects, 2. But I'll figure it out. So 2 things. My $100,000 stream room setup, that's clickbait. Obviously, that's clickbait. It's not 100K. It's not 100K. It's not 100K. No, she's not Tamil. I told you guys. She's not Tamil. My wife isn't. She is Indian. She's South Indian. Yes, bro, I got exams. I got to watch my broskies live, but I'm prepared. I bless. $1 million stream room. What a $100 stream room setup is crazy. Yeah, no. There's no way. I am not. What was I gonna say? There's no way I'd spend 100K. Try not to clickbait a lot because I might decrease the viewers. Yeah, fair. I should have just put 10K. It's not 10K, but it's closer to 10 than 100. But yeah, that's fair. I'll try to be less clickbaity. Stefan, you can join the vertical or you can join the horizontal too. We got some of your boys on the horizontal light if you wanted to. Please stream longer. The PC alone is majority for the setup. Yeah. If I counted all this, yeah, it would be closer to that. Please stream longer. Yes. Yo, the problem with me streaming longer is when you're a smaller creator, if you're on for like 5 hours, you're not going to grow. Because when you're small, the majority of your growth is going to come from offline, like networking, making videos, posting clips, stuff like that. That's why I don't stream for 5 hours. I have no problem coming on and sitting here for 5 hours, but then I'm not going to have any time to do all the other stuff. I'm not going to have any time to do it. Like, I need to find time to edit, post across like 13 accounts. Or sorry, not 13. Actually, you know what? If you count IG and YouTube, like 10 accounts. And now I'm doing long form videos too. So an hour and a half, 2 hour streams are what makes sense, right? Even to be honest, an hour makes more sense. But once I start making money and I can hire someone to do editing for me and stuff, then I could stream longer. But yeah, and you got to figure out content for 5 hours if you stream for that long. And usually your content only lasts like an hour to 2 hours. So then after that, you're just streaming a video game for 3 hours, which is fine. But like that 3 hours is probably better well spent. Yeah, but it's not because I don't want to stream long. I want to stream long. When are you doing that 48-hour stream? Yo, I gotta I gotta wait. It doesn't make sense for me to do it now because I don't have my Twitch. Um, I'm going to do it, but I need to put before I do that giveaway, I need to drop a bag on a lawyer. So let me give you an update, and then if I get my Twitch back, yeah, the next week I'm taking 2 days off and I'm running it. If I win my appeal or case from the lawyer, yeah, I'm running it right away. But I don't want to do it on YouTube yet. Like if I know for sure I'm not gonna get back on Twitch, yeah, I will do it on YouTube. Where's the horizontal stream? I think if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see 2 streams you can click on. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see 2 different streams you can click on. And that should be okay. You should be able to see it. Yeah. Because this one pulls up in shorts. Excuse me. Do you have links to the criminal lawyers? I'm sure Jano Mama was right. No, I've never used a lawyer in my life. Never once in my life have I used a lawyer. Also, you can't use a criminal lawyer for this. But yo, these lawyer prices are fried, bro. Yeah, I can't even say, but it's a couple $100 per hour. Like it's fried. But I like the work that I'm doing would probably only take 2-3 hours, so that should be fine. How many mans are watching on TikTok live? Yo, not a lot. I don't have a lot of people that pull up on TikTok. It's YouTube. Everyone typing right now is on YouTube day. People typing right now are on YouTube. Jiva lawyer? That's jokes. Yo, okay, so woke up, edited, posted my 2 videos, went to the gym, came back, posted on TikTok. The 2 days, I mean, the time I have off next week, I'm gonna edit like 10 videos and catch up. Because I didn't even do the last Jano Mama therapy. There's no clips out from that. So you can think about how many streams I'm behind. Like I got clips on days to do. So this is actually gonna be Therapy with Jano Mama episode 2, and I haven't even edited episode 1. And I still put out like 15 clips today. What else? What else is there? I was gonna say some other shit. Yeah, then I had a conversation with my lawyer in between work, and the man basically gave me the strategy that I already knew, but they were an actual creative lawyer that has dealt with similar cases. So I don't know if they'll win, but I'm gonna try. And if I lose X amount of money. But at least I know, okay, for the next 6 months for sure, I'm committed to YouTube, and I don't gotta worry about it. So yeah, we'll see. I'm probably gonna try it. I might be out $1,000 or something like that, but I think it's worth it. Because I think I got good momentum on Twitch, so we'll see. Where's your Sudom for the therapy session? We'll get into the Sudom. Okay, fine. We can wear the Sudom. We can wear, but this is the outfit today. I'm not wearing no Benyon. Night. Okay, so long-term investment type shit. Yeah, it is. But the thing is, like, it's not a guaranteed chance. If I had to put a percentage on it, let's just say I'm spending $1,000. I'm spending $1,000 on something that's like a 20% chance. But I was wrong, so I still want to do it. I'm that like I'm stubborn like that. And if I lose, then I'm gonna just have to go harder. But like on YouTube. But at least I'll know in my mind, 6 months straight, we're going till June on YouTube, and then after I'm multi-streaming for sure. Yeah, yo, I mess with them heavy. So everything that you edited, I'm using that as my socials when it goes out, when I'm advertising, and my VOD thumbnails. So I'm using them as my VOD thumbnails and my social media thumbnails. But when I post my actual YouTube videos, I'm using my own only because I want to learn how to make them. Because I need to. So, but I'm using these all for my social media ones and my VODs, the ones that auto get posted to YouTube. So I appreciate you, Dad. Yo, if you guys see my screen right now with so jokes, this is what I see. You guys are telling me I'm not lagging. Look at this. Like, I'm chugging a water bottle nonstop. Like, what the hell is this? This is what I see. You guys are telling me I'm not lagging, but okay. I'm like, yo, what is going on right now? It's wild as shit. Wait up. Are you guys on vertical or are you guys on horizontal? Oh no, you guys are on. Okay, yo, walkthrough warrior. There are 2 YouTube streams. You're on the vertical. If you want to stay on vertical, feel free to. We also got 5 people on the horizontal. All right, so it's up to you which one you want to stay on. I'm dual streaming to shorts because a lot of people come through on the shorts. But yeah. I didn't even see you drink water. Yeah, I don't even know where this came from. I don't know where this came from. Trust me. Okay, all right. Are we done? Anything else people want to chat about? Anything else we want to say? I think that was my day. I got some more work, waking up at 5. I keep saying I gotta wake up tomorrow, edit some more stuff. Tomorrow's 2 things I'm doing are bots. So I'm getting my spam bot, my bot that will reject bots on YouTube ready, and then I'm gonna get all the redemption stuff ready so we can have like kind of like channel points for YouTube or TTS for YouTube. So that's gonna be done tomorrow. That's gonna be done tomorrow. But yeah, I think I did good today in terms of like how much setup I did. I'm not leaving. I'm not going nowhere. We're starting the segment. I'm not going nowhere. I gotta start everything like a YouTube video now. What you mean? Okay, what you mean? I'm not leaving. Don't worry. I'm just saying, like, usually I start the stream like there's a bunch of people in YouTube, so just checking what people are doing, how their day has been. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong screen right now. I'm on the wrong screen right now. Okay, wait up. No wonder this is hurting me. I gotta clean this. All right. I was gonna play music to start this, but I can't put that in the YouTube video, right? So I gotta figure out some non-copyright music I enter to. You know what? We'll do it jokes. We're gonna do it jokes. I'm gonna dance with no music on, and then I'm gonna have to find like non-copyrighted music to use right after. Okay. So let me get my setup on, but we're gonna start. Okay. So W hydration, yo, non-stop hydration. All right. Okay. So we're gonna start with therapy with Jano Mama once again. The Google Forms, I'm gonna pin them on the chat. All right. I'm pinning them. Y'all feel free to add as many as you want. If you add some fried stuff, I am blurring it out when we do the YouTube video. Okay? You know what? I'm not even going to include the form in the YouTube video because I'm going to have the messages pop out. Because why? I'm an editor now. What you mean? All right. Okay. Let's get this. Let me put on the button real quick. Yo, Arb, I didn't catch if you had exams or not. Sorry, I probably missed the message. Let me know how your exams went. Okay, Saddam coming on. God damn. No guns today. Saddam, no jetty. What? No jetty is crazy. Yeah, I'm done. It went well. Okay, sick. That's sick. So you're chilling now for how long? Oh, okay. Okay. If you want to, oh no, you're back. Okay, if you end up in my area tomorrow, so tomorrow we're doing Marino's Bakery, aka Martin Bakery, spicy food review. Getting everything extra gravy, extra spicy. I'm giving one of every dish. I'm doing a food review. So if anyone, you know, if you want to pull up, come through. Okay. All right. Arb is my nephew, so then y'all know. Is my nephew or my cousin? I don't even know. Whatever, same shit. Okay. Yo, this outfit doesn't. This color combo does not look good. I'll come by Friday, clean up your leftovers. I will not be home, brother. I will not be home. Why was that moderated by Twitch as like a bad thing to say? That made no sense. Twitch people, I mean not Twitch. Sorry, I said Twitch. I meant YouTube. Okay. All right. Okay. We're starting. I've never heard of Marino's. It's Martin. It's Martin Bakery, but they sold and they rebranded to Marino's. I think Martin, the owner of Martin's Bakery's name was Martin Marino. So they sold Martin's Bakery. They started Marino. So yeah. Okay. We are okay. So let me go. Cut action. I cut action. Okay. We got to start these YouTube videos. I got to be a pro now. Which location? Durham one. They moved from Markham to Durham. Okay. All right. So today we are doing therapy. Okay, let me try this again. Cut action. Let's repeat. Let's repeat. Yo, I'm out of breath putting on a fucking setup. Why can't I breathe? I can't, yo, King B, I cannot dance if I'm doing a YouTube video. I'll dance after the video. Because if I dance and record a YouTube video, I'm getting copyrighted. So I will do a dance when we're done. And I'm not posting that on YouTube. This only needs so many ticks, so you gotta chill. All right. Lights, camera, action. Okay. This is therapy with Jano Mama. All right. And what? No music? I don't even know. What the fuck is that? I gotta find non-copyrighted music. I don't even know what to do. All right, fuck it. Okay, so I'm kind of tired. Yo, I'm bloated, man. You know how much I drank last weekend? I gotta chill. So I've been sober for 6 days. I've been sober for 6 days. I'm gonna go for 2 weeks. Okay, I'm gonna go for 2 weeks. Anyways, going back to this. All right, so this is therapy with Jano Mama. Therapy with Jano Mama. Okay. All right, so this is a segment that we do with chat every week on Wednesdays. Viewers that, for whatever reason, like to watch me come in and submit their problems, funny or serious, to get advice from Jano Mama. Okay? I have the best advice of all time. Everything I say is completely right. So we got 13 submissions. I'm sure throughout the stream we're going to get a lot more where I'm going to walk through them, I'm going to respond to them, and really tell my viewers how dumb their situations are and how I can save them, basically. All right? Okay, give me a minute. We're cut right there. I need to breathe. Yo, why is my cardio so ass? I went to the gym today. I got you up to like 5K likes. Yo, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dave. Holy. Why am I out of breath? Someone come save me, fam. All right. Guys, can we sue him if it's... Okay. One of my chatters said, can we sue him if our advice gets us in jail? If my advice gets you in jail, you're doing my advice wrong because I am never wrong. So if you're in jail, good luck, buddy. I ain't bailing you out for shit. Sorry, I ain't bailing you out at all. I gotta stop swearing too. Okay. All right, chat. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. So, therapy with Jano Mama. Let's see what the people in the chat have been saying. Okay, I just need to get, let me move my screen around. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? What the helly? Where is my droid cam? And let me just really take this off real quick. Okay, there we go. King B, I appreciate you, dog. All right, so question number 1, right? I know there's gonna be I already know there's gonna be a fried question. So if you have a bad question in here, I am not putting it in the stream. I mean, in the video, okay? I record this, but I also have a separate recording setting that's recording only my face. So if you put some dumb shit in here, it's not making the video. Okay? You guys are not messing up my video. All right, okay. So, first question. I want to know, right, from the viewer. I want to know how to actually lock in and focus on one thing without always being distracted. And I want to make sure I get that task done without getting distracted. And I want motivation on how to focus on one thing. Fam, first of all, while you're writing this, it sounds like, okay, you know what? Writing this gave me an aneurysm right now. I get it. Serious question, but let me roast you one time. Reading this gave me an aneurysm. You wrote the same thing 4 times. You lost focus while you were writing this. This man said, I want to know how to actually lock in and focus on one thing without being distracted. And I want to make sure that I focus in and lock in on one thing. And then not getting distracted, I want motivation on how to focus on one thing. Fam, that's the same thing you said 4 times. I know you thought you finished your sentence and you just wrote it again. Don't don't take it to heart. I'm just playing. Now next. Okay, don't take it to heart. I gotta start with the roast, then we can get serious, okay? Then we can get serious. Now, let me let you in on a secret. I got ADHD. Okay, I don't know how to focus. So I got ADHD. I don't know how to focus. I am the worst at this. All right. So let me give you the advice that my wife gives me and tries to implement in me every single day because I can't do this shit. Okay. I can't. I'm horrible at this. When I try to focus on one thing, you know what I do during work, after every meeting, in between every task, when there's something difficult I need to start, I play a chess game. Okay. I know mad unkish. Okay. Chess got bullet games. They last 1 minute. I play like 4 of them nonstop. I play it. Why? Because I'm distracting myself and I want to do something that gets me away from the actual task. And then I lose time. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go edit a video, which is good. But I'm really doing it because I don't want to focus on work. And then I start doing work because I'm like, yo, this is an easy task because I don't want to edit. I can't focus on one thing. It's difficult. Right? Literally, I don't have the best advice for this, but my problem with locking in, focusing on one thing comes from not being present. Okay. I don't know how to be present. Why? Because I have distractions around me. I always got my phone open. I got 10 things running at once. I don't know how to have just one thing. If I put on a movie, I also got my phone here, right? I also got my laptop here. I got my laptop playing one video. I got my phone and I'm looking at something else. If I have all these constant distractions, my brain gets trained to have to do multiple things at once. And I don't end up doing any of them good. And then the rest of my life throughout the day, I'm not locking in. Right? So I think it's how you control your environment is the first step. Control your environment. If you have unnecessary distractions, remove them. If it's your phone, turn it off. And this is advice I need to take myself. So I'm giving therapy to myself too. Phone, turn it off. Jeno, please do that. Okay? Laptop, turn it off. Jeno, please do that. Right? And let's just say this is in the context of me talking to a friend or my wife, right? Put away all distractions. That's the first step. The second step is being present. Now, being present has to do with the distractions, but you also can get lost in your head. I can be talking to you, and then there's like 10 other thoughts in my head. And in that way, I'm not actually locking in and focusing on what I'm supposed to do. This doesn't just apply to conversations. Let's just say I have work, but I have 10 different things going on in my head. You need to remember that you asked this question. If I remember that I asked this question, and I'm asking this question because I have a need in my life to be more present, to be able to lock in, every single time I notice myself getting distracted, you're going to get distracted again. But maybe the third time that it happens, you're going to remember, hey, I need to be present, and you'll bring yourself back to this moment. You can do it that way. You can do it with breathing. You can do something. But it's not an overnight thing. You got to train yourself. So removing distractions, learning how to be present, is probably the best way to get rid of issues when it comes to not being able to lock in and focus on one thing. And I think it's just rewiring your brain, training your mind, because I'm screwed right now. My brain is still trained to look at 4 or 5 things at once, and I need to bring it down. So that's how I would do it. All right. Yo, what's up? Sean, Gabriel, what's up? Chinmay, Shraddha, what's up? Yo, these guys joined a serious ass session. Okay, so we're doing therapy with Jano Mama. It's not supposed to be serious. I'm supposed to be roasting my chat, but my chat comes in and they ask hella serious questions as if I'm a registered therapist and I'm a professional. I am not a professional. I'm giving my wife's advice, right? Based on whatever that I should be taking, basically. There's 3 different chats right now, so I have another chat going on, and there's a bunch of people in there asking questions. I think that's for like people on their PC. All right. What did KK say here? To focus on one task without distraction, create a distraction-free environment. Use time blocking techniques like the Pomodoro technique. The hell is that, brother? And a single task by choice. See, you know what? I said this without. Yeah, I'm a little accurate, yo. I might be too good at this. Unnecessary tabs. Practice mindfulness. What did I say? Be present. That is practicing mindfulness. Take regular breaks. Okay, that's good. You have to, okay? And then establish routine. Those are another 2 things. When I was 22, I was studying for my CFA because I wanted to be in finance. I'm not in finance anymore. But one thing I did every single time is for every 45 minutes, I would take a 15-minute walk, or for every hour and a half, I do a 15-minute walk. That helped so much. And I made it as a routine. I schedule in my breaks. my gym sessions, whatever it is. And like, yo, just sitting there for 24 hours and studying would have been way less effective. Routine is so needed. Yeah, facts are facts. Is it worth applying a master's course after doing business? I'm not the person to ask for that. I'll be honest. I didn't, and I didn't want, just because I didn't want to continue studies. But I know like 20 people in my life that have, right? So I think it's on. I think it's dependent on the position you're in, right? If you need, in whatever you specialized in, right? If you need a master's to be able to take it to the next level, cool. But me personally, the master's doesn't benefit me at all. So I think it's situational based on your career. It's for sure situational based on your career. But I think if you're at a roadblock, a crossroads, and you're like, the people getting into the position that I want, right? Do have a master's, then yeah, maybe it's worth considering. But I personally go career first, and then if I ever get to a position where I need to, then I'll do it. But I'm not just doing it off the rip. But I'm not saying doing it off the rip is bad. It's just I don't want to go study just to study, and then see what happens. It's just not applicable for me. Walks, I do walks between study deep focus sessions, and I do it every time. I did it at your house. I don't know if you noticed, I walked around your upstairs for 5 minutes for a break. I did not notice. Every time you walked, I just thought you were going to get something. So facts. Oh, wait. Yeah, how do I switch? Like, why? It's showing my vertical on the main here, which is annoying. But whatever. Jeno, my girl broke up with me. Did you have a girl? I don't know when you're trolling, fam. I deadass don't know when you're trolling. I don't know when you are trolling. Wait up. Sorry, 1 second. I'm changing my view on my shorts real quick because it doesn't look that good. Well, I'm just gonna make this full screen and move it over here. Yeah, that might be better. The way the Unk has to zoom his face into the screen to read comments, lol, even with glasses, come on. That's jokes. Okay. All right, she broke up with me. All right, so advice or question number 3. My girl broke up with me because she apparently felt like I wasn't buying her a lot of stuff and spending time with her. Okay, first one, I wasn't buying her a lot of stuff. If she already complained about that, she should be straight out the door. Okay, fam? I do not care. All right, it depends. I mean, it does not depend. Like, I don't even know how old you are. I don't know how old you are, but my wife. Okay, yeah. I'm not answering your question anymore. I'm not answering your question anymore. Look at what this man said right after. Look at what this man said right after. How am I supposed to take you seriously, fam? How am I supposed to take you seriously, fam? What do you mean don't leak? I'm a leak. If you get me serious in a fun segment and then say you're gooning to me, how am I not? Yo. Like, yo. It's not, I'm not doing that shit. What are you talking about? I swear, what's up? Sorry, I'm not playing Red Dead again. Red Dead on Thursday, which is tomorrow. Red Dead tomorrow. Yo, this man, holy. It actually happened. She broke up with me. Okay, first of all, I don't, how old? Give me a range of your age. You don't need to tell me your exact age. Give me a range of your age. If she's worried about you buying shit for her, she ain't the one, fam. Pin that comment right now. If she's worried about you buying stuff for her, and she's counting how much or how many things you buy for her, she is not the one, fam. Especially at your age. The money was a joke. Okay, so what? She felt like you didn't spend enough time with her? Well, it depends. That could be true. I'm not gonna say you're in cap. right? How often would you see her? Right? Because you're not married, you're also probably not older. So if you have less responsibilities, like for example, you take myself, I work 6 days a week. I also do this, right? But I'm old enough, my wife is old enough, we have an understanding. But if I was 22, maybe that understanding won't be there. Also, we're married, you're not. So when you're trying to get to know someone, they have no obligation or like need to be like, hey, I need to understand, or like, I'm going to be okay with not seeing this person that much, right? So it really depends. But if you have a good reason, then it's different. You work 2 jobs and you go to school every day and she thinks I'm not being mature enough. Okay, right there and then. If you're working 2 jobs, you're showing that you're committed to progressing in your life. And you go to school every day. That is a W. So if she is not understanding of that in your goals and your careers, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with her. Okay, you're not compatible. That's it. You're not compatible. There are many women out there that will look at a guy that is balancing school and 2 jobs and be like, yo, that is attractive. I want to be with someone like that. And I will also be understanding that he only has this much time to spend with me. But if she's not that person, then she should be with someone that can spend more time with her. But that doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with her. That's how I think about it. Okay? You guys are just not compatible. There doesn't need to be a bad person in this. All right? Now, if she was just a dick and she was just needy and you actually did make enough time for her and that wasn't enough, then fam, good riddance. But if this was, but if you genuinely tried, then you're good. I only spend 30 minutes with her per day. Okay. The issue with your response is I don't know how you time spending time with someone. Like I don't go and allocate 30 minutes per day to someone. Okay, you can say I only got to spend like is it because you have the same schedule every single day? Right? Wouldn't it make sense more like, okay, let me do like I have an hour today, but tomorrow I can't see you. Right? Because like if you're showing up for 30 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it's crazy work because you say hi, right? You can't even grab food. You're gonna say hi, sit down on a bench, 5 minutes talks, 30 minutes quickly passes, you're done. Right? Okay, yo, Stefan. Okay, clip's over. Moving on to the next question. All right, yeah. I appreciate the clip though. Okay, I can still plug that in. I'm just not plugging in what you've been saying. He was never serious. Facts. This man was never serious. Yo, this guy. Yo, this guy was never serious, fam. This guy definitely was never serious. Don't leak, chill, please. What am I leaking? What are you even talking about? I'm so confused. Why do you keep telling me I'm leaking something? I'm not. You're getting cooked for what? What am I leaking? I'm so confused. Yo, clip it and post it like up at his high school if you know where his high school is or wherever he goes. Okay. Okay, continuing. All right, I only got through one. That's jokes. All right, so question number 2. Is it normal to be tired on days when I do nothing? Okay. Is it normal to be tired on days even when I do nothing? Yo, in the past, I would have been stubborn about this shit. Where I would have been stubborn about this and said no. Now I'm a lot more understanding about this. Okay. If you're doing nothing, that doesn't mean you're not allowed to be tired. Okay. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep. Mental stress is a huge thing. If you're doing nothing, you might be stressed that you're doing nothing. So that might lead to you being, tired. Okay. There might be a lot going on in your life. That's okay. Your health. Okay. You don't got the right vitamins. You ain't getting no physical exercise. You moving around like a fat ass. No offense. Okay, let me cut that out. I'm gonna get claimed. You're moving around like an unhealthy, unfit individual. You probably need to take care of your health. If all that is right and you're still tired on days when you do nothing, you're probably just tired because you're doing nothing, because you're bored as hell. Get up, get a hobby, do something, get excited. You will be better. Easy solution. Right? So is it normal? Yes, but there's probably something you can do to not be tired. Stefan, come on, man. Come on. Don't worry, buddy. You'll be okay. You will be okay. All right, continuing. Okay, actually, let me write this down. I need to change the chat for where my vertical goes to. I mean, where my chat goes to, because I want your chat to show up on the screen for TikTok. Because right now it looks like no one's typing. Fix chat horizontal on OBS. All right, that's another thing to do. Okay, moving on. All right, where the hell is my... Okay, moving on. Next piece of advice. Should I listen to your advice if you're asking chat for advice too? What you mean? Oh my God. Who the hell wrote this? Should I listen to your advice if you're asking chat for advice too? Listen, I didn't ask you guys to ask me serious questions. I'm sitting here with a goddamn sauna, okay? I'm sitting here with a sauna, some glasses, a polo, and y'all are asking me questions that a psychotherapist needs to answer. What do you expect? Obviously, I'm not going to know all the answers, but what I can do is give you my advice. Is it right? Obviously, because I am the smartest man on planet Earth, but you do not have to take it. And sometimes I might not know something. So I might ask you guys for advice. And if it sounds dumb as hell, I am not doing it. But if it sounds smart, I will do it. And then you know what? When I do it, it becomes right. Okay? Not my problem. Not my problem. Stop asking me things then. Okay? Pissing me off. All right. Next one. Mama, how do you balance family expectations with doing what actually makes you happy? I answered that earlier, right? This is the same shit. This is the same thing. I gotta stop swearing. This is the same thing as being able to focus on one thing, right? When you have the right person, okay, listen, my wife did not sign up for me my wife did not sign up for me to have a midlife crisis and start streaming content and making videos, right? We got married. I had a job. She had a job. We're going to live a nice, happy life. And then I said, you know what? I used to be able to spend 4 or 5 hours with you. Now I only got 1. Why? Because I want to do content. But guess what? I married the right person. She understands me. She sees that I'm happy doing this and I have a goal. And so she supports me and she finds ways to get involved with me when it comes to this so we can spend more time. So, number 1, have the right partner. Number 2, make sure you don't choose this over your family, because at the end of the day, this can come and go, but your family is going to be there. So if there are competing priorities, I'm choosing them, right? I'm choosing her. But when they are understanding, you have time to do these things anyway. Don't put yourself in situations where you got to choose, but no, you got to choose right. Right? So it's not that difficult when you're with the right person. The main thing is you just got to like make sacrifices. My sacrifice might be, I might not go to the gym. I used to go 4 or 5 times a week. Now I go 3 times, right? I get an extra hour to edit. I might get 7, 8 hours of sleep. Now I get 5 or 6. Wake up 2 hours earlier, do some editing work, right? That way I'm not taking time away from people that I love for time for this. Am I more tired? Yes. But now I can do this and I can still not have my loved ones sacrifice their happiness because I want to prioritize myself, right? So it's finding the ways and like the ways you can make sacrifices yourself to make shit work, to make things work. Sorry. I'm not pissed about nothing. What you mean? Why are you pissed? Why do I look like I got a tan? Why do I look like I got a tan? God damn. One second, sorry. Popping out both chats. Oh no, we good. All right, continuing. I was playing that all day. I was blasting that while I was taking a shower earlier. It just naturally came right now. I didn't even realize I was singing it. How did you read my mind? I definitely need therapy. I don't know. Maybe we just have the same taste today. Maybe we just have the same taste in music. That is scary. No, I don't think you're lying. I don't think you're lying. I think we just have the same taste in music. Or similar taste in Tamil songs. Alright, we're gonna keep it going. I'm just trying to. Word W movie. Alright, next question. Okay. Mama, my friend borrowed money and now avoids me like I'm the police. Do I let it go? Okay. Mama, my friend borrowed money. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, is this how behind is this? The hell? All right. Next question. Okay. Mama, my friend borrowed. Oh, okay, sick. My vertical actually works. Blessed. I definitely need to hear that. Balancing life with content. Yeah. Yo, it's tough, but like you just gotta make. Yo, the mystery master. What's up? Hello. How you doing? How are you doing? How's your day been? I appreciate you stopping by. I definitely need to hear that. Balancing life with content. Yeah, it's tough. It's for sure tough, but sacrifice. Because what I learned quickly is if I, and I did do this at moments in time, if I just make everything about myself, it's not gonna work. Right? Because people will leave you. People will not be happy with you. You do not want to neglect the people around you, but it's also you can't do everything, right? So you got to be with the right people, have the right people surrounding you, but you make the sacrifice because you are the one choosing to do this. They are not. So you can't selfishly ask them to change their entire life for you, right? Okay, so Mama, my friend borrowed money and now avoids me like I'm the police. Do I let it go? Okay, no, you do not let it go, but it depends. If this is a good friend versus if this is a bad friend. Now, if you lent money to a bad friend, you already done messed up. At that point, asking a million times, you probably got to let it go. Now, if it's more than $1,000, brother, do not ever let it go, but you're probably not getting it back. I don't have no advice for you because you're probably going to have to go and beat his ass. And if you lent your $1,000 to a bad person, you probably can't beat his ass. Right? Because you're a softie. I am a softie too, don't worry. But I'm not making that decision. But if it is a good friend, I also would not let it go, but I would not pester and bother the friend. Okay, if it's a good friend, you know they're good for their word. They're going through some hardship. It's going to take a lot more time. If you don't need it, just let the man be. They will come to you. But if you do need it, it's always okay to ask. It's your money at the end of the day. If you lent money to a good friend that didn't owe you back, that's not a good friend. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but sometimes life happens. People get into desperate situations. And then you're in a position where you can help out. It's just that person has to have proven to you that they are trustworthy, right? Also, if it's a person that's always asking, they're not a good friend. But if this is like in the 30 years you've known or 40 years you've known that person one time, right? They're probably coming to you because they're in a desperate situation. You could help out, but you got to know they're good for their word. So it's all situational. I don't know how to perfectly handle this, but I will say it's just based on your judgment. Is it a good person? Is it a good friend? Are they not? Are they going to keep their word? And if you feel like they are, then don't let it go. You should never let it go under no circumstance. But give them some time. But if it's a bad person and you messed up, just take the L. If you like, I probably would take the L after some point because the amount of work to try to get it back is more than probably the money you gave, unless you made a stupid decision. Right? Bad karma always comes back. Facts. 100% facts. All right, next one. If your advice works, who the hell which man put this? Who put this? If your advice works, why are you still streaming? Okay, who's the hater in my chat? Fam. Who's the hater in my chat? Brother. Okay, first of all, You could have just said, are you having a midlife crisis? Okay, that is why I'm streaming. I'm trying to figure out what I love to do. This man said, if your advice works, why are you still streaming? Streaming does not need to be your main job. And if it is your main job, great for you. I would love for it to be my main job. Okay? My advice works for me, but I do this as a hobby because I love to do this. I made $0 from streaming. Okay? It is not funding my life whatsoever. I'm doing it because I'm happy doing it. So, I'm not giving streaming advice to people. I'm giving life advice. My life is going pretty well. So that is why I'm giving advice. But this is meant to be a satire segment, so chill out. I'm streaming for fun. Give me some peace. Would you snitch on your bro if he committed a crime? No, I wouldn't. I would not. Unless he's a mass murderer, I would not. I'm gonna just stay out of the way. But no, I would not. I'm gonna stay out the way. Because selfishly, I protect my family and me first. And if I'm getting involved with matters with people that I know, it is gonna come back to us. So no, I will not, unless they are a mass murderer and killing people, then of course I would. But yeah, no, I'm not. Yo, Theas, why are you in the TikTok? What up? But yeah, no, I do not get involved in nothing that does not involve me, my wife, my family. That's selfishly, that's where stuff lies for me. So I'm not getting involved in nothing. My wife, on the other hand, she wouldn't agree with me. Because she's just about morals more, I guess. I don't know how to answer that, but yeah. Even for murder, I wouldn't snitch out. That's crazy. Now, murder is crazy. I don't know if I could do that. If I had a cold-blooded killer for a friend, and I'm like, nah, I can't do it. But like, if the man, like, if there's, it's 99% of the time it's wrong. Well, actually, no, I'm not even gonna get into this. I'm not even gonna get into this. There's only one, like, if someone hurt my family, that's different. Okay, anyways, we can continue. Yo, Theas, get in the YouTube. Alright. Okay, keeping it going. Alright, so, Mama, my crush liked my story from 3 days ago at 2 a.m. What do I do? Okay, fam. I thought you said you liked your crush's story at 2 a.m. If you liked your crush's story at 2 a.m., you are cooked. At that point, you might as well go all in because she probably already thinks you're a weirdo. Or, I mean, she might think it's an accidental, like if she is a nice person, but if she is not, right off the rip, just go all in. Just make that your moment to go and try to get that girl, right? But if she liked your story, or he, right, if you're a boy or girl, at 2 a.m., and it's your crush, respond. The fuck you mean? Why are you coming and talking to Jano Mama? I'm an old man behind the screen and you're asking me for advice when you could be on your IG right now and you see a goddamn like, and you're sitting here wasting what, 8 hours? It was 2 a.m. No, you know what? That was last night. It's been 20 hours. You have not responded. React to the like, say what's up, do something. Why are you asking me? Why'd you wait till the segment? Like, I don't get you guys. It's like, who asked this question? Some stupid ass. Come on, chat. You guys can be way better than this. Nah, it's her. She liked it. And then this man froze. Sorry, let me zoom in. Let me zoom into this content. Alright. What the hell? Okay, continuing. How do I get better? What? Okay, this was obviously cut off. I missed this. If I follow your advice and fail, do I get a refund? Okay, someone else already asked this. Do I go to jail? Brother, if you follow my advice and you fail, you get no refund at all because you did not do the advice right. I do not make mistakes when it comes to my advice. I am always right. So if you did it wrong, you get no refund. You can pull up to the stream, listen to me again, and try again. All right? Trust me, this is therapy with Jano Mama, the ultimate expert. Yeah, 2 a.m. story usually means interest or curiosity. Facts. That's 100% facts. Because why are they on your account anyway? Or, I mean, you can be on the story, but still. Jano Mama, keep saying, okay, next. I keep saying I'll start next week for everything. How many weeks, next weeks do I get? Okay, yo, this comes up with this. Like, yo, I'm gonna link this to New Year's, right? What's your opinion on online dating? I met my wife online, so it's my opinion. I'm happy. I'm good. So I met my wife online. I've dated someone previously online. I have a lot of friends that I've met their wives online that are very happy. So I think there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think the good thing about it, especially for people that have had failed relationships, is when you go and you date online, it is an easy way for you to see that there are so many people with so many interests out there when you don't have access to that because maybe you don't put yourself out there as much, so you don't know a lot of people. So one, just seeing that there's so many fish in the sea helps you get over whatever situation you're in. Two, you're able to find someone that has similar interests to you. Now, a lot of the times it doesn't work, but many times it does work. I didn't get it right the first try, but I got it right the second try when I went online. So it works for some people, doesn't work for other people, but I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I genuinely don't, and I know too many success stories for it. But yeah, do you have a different opinion on it? I'm gonna get back to the other question real quick, right after. But if you have another opinion on it, let me know. Yo, Draknor Magnati, what's up? I know I've seen you on my Twitch many times. What's up? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming on the YouTube. I have 2 YouTube lives right now, so I think you're on the vertical shorts where no one's really chatting. But I have a horizontal stream going on where I got people participating in this segment if you wanted to come by. All right, but I appreciate you stopping by. Let me see. How do I check if I actually got? I just want to see how this is performing. Nah, I don't even know. But whatever. We'll see. All right. Let me know if you have a different opinion on it. But I know people that don't like online dating. Perfectly fine. But it worked out for me. So I keep saying I'll start next week for everything. How many next weeks do I get? My opinion on this is I tie this to New Year's, right? Yeah, who's your daddy 94? Brother, you gotta chill. All right, wait 1 second. I'm gonna respond to you. Let me just get through this answer for this. So, right, when I think about people that say I'm gonna start during the new year, I think that makes 0 sense. Why do you need Jan 1st? Why do you need a certain day to start something? Okay, if you want to start something, you start it in that moment. There's no difference between December 17th and January 1st. There's literally no difference. It is a figurative thing that is made up in your mind. You do not need a new year to do new things. You do not need to keep saying next week to start something. You just start it. How many next weeks do you get? I don't know. Life changes real quick. What I can say is life never stays the same. So something else might come up that's going to push you back a million more weeks. Trust me, every single time you say you're going to start next week and you actually try to start next week, something else comes up and then you're like, you know what? I'm going to use that as an excuse to move it back another week. Stop saying that right now. If you're asking the question, you got time to start right now. Start right now. I think this entire new year thing is bullshit. Okay? Facts. Hasn't worked out for me personally. I'm hoping to meet someone in real life. Facts. Yeah. It works out for some people. It doesn't work out for others. Sometimes it takes multiple tries. Sometimes you've tried multiple times. It doesn't work out. Yeah, I know actually, like, so I have a lot of people that I worked out for. I have a couple of friends that went on plenty of dates, even dated a girl, didn't work out. So, yeah, I mean, each their own, but I think there's no right or wrong answer. Gonna read my comments above. All right. To stop the I'll start next week's cycle. You need to break down big goals. Start today with tiny actions like 10 minutes. Reframe your mindset to focus on small wins rather than perfection and use. Yes. So here's the thing too, right? I used to be a person that has like a big dream, and I'm like, I want to do everything at once. And I got this big goal. When you have this big goal and you just keep thinking so highly, right? That is good to have in your mind, but you're never going to start because you don't know where the right place to start. When you break it down into smaller actions, you're like, okay, you know what? I can do this one thing today. At the start of the stream, what did I say? Right? I need to learn how to edit. I'm not going to have the best video next week, tomorrow, next week, whatever. But I try to improve on 1 or 2 things every day. Imagine 40 videos from now. I'm going to have improved on 80 things. My videos are going to be infinitely better. You cannot rush the process. Try to be a little better than you were yesterday. I'm doing exactly that. It works way better. Patience. You do not get rich quick. You might get lucky. A lot of people do not get lucky. 99% of people don't. Rexa Andika, what's up? Hello, how you doing? I appreciate you stopping by the stream. How has your day been? We're doing a therapy session. I'm not a therapist. This is meant to be for fun, but we got some serious questions in here too. What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? When your crush likes your story at 2 a.m., it's a sign of interest, but could be anything from mild curiosity to, okay, if she likes it, you got to shoot your shot. Light, engaging message related to story, gauge their response and move the conversation. And move the conversation to real life interaction. Flows well rather than overthinking the night stream. Yeah, facts. If there's a horizontal video with a different chat, this is the only place it takes me. Really? Damn, okay, I need to fix that. This is good to know. It's my first time having 2 streams on at once. I'm gonna send you guys the link to the other stream that's horizontal. But that is interesting. But I mean, feel free to stay on either one. Where are you from? I'm from Indonesia. I'm from Canada. I'm Toronto. I'm in Toronto, Indonesia. That's cool. We're in Indonesia, or you don't have to tell me. But I want to go to Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand with my wife next year and her family. I think that'd be lit. That would be lit. But yeah, I'm from Toronto, Canada. Therapist fraud, give me my money back. None of this advice is made by a professional. These are my opinions. Although my opinions are right, these are my opinions. All right. Quick. Oh my God. We're trying to build from the ground up, okay? Twitch, what y'all doing? I'm on YouTube. We are at 205 subscribers. Okay, you know what? We going up. We were at 180 to start the day. We're at 205. All right, I'm happy about that. Let's keep building. Let's keep building. Okay, next. Next question. All right, so my parents, I gotta see, once again, I did not use my Stream Deck. Why is there such a lag on it, bro? All right, we're gonna try. Jano Mama, my parents think I'm doing well because I look busy all the time. I'm actually just stressed. Should I keep lying? Okay. You also could wait. You see, I use the effect still. I'm getting okay. Wait, let me do this again. I'm a little kid with this. It's a little fun, you know. Let me start using the effects and shit. Okay. Jano Mama, my parents think I'm doing well because I look busy all the time, but I'm actually just stressed. Should I keep lying? Fam. All right. Listen. What are you doing that makes you look busy all the time? If you genuinely are not doing nothing, how are you doing that? First question, okay? Number 2, I'm actually just stressed. Should I keep lying? No, okay? No. The one thing I learned is when you are a kid, when you are a teenager, when you are the age of 18 to like 30, whatever, right? Early 20s, mid 20s. At some point in your life, you will see your parents getting older and you will naturally get closer to them. I hope that is what has happened in my life. I can't say that I was truthful with them all the time. I can't say I was super close with them all the time. But what I have learned is that as I got closer to them and we built more trust, they have been a huge, huge rock in my life, and they can be in yours, hopefully. And if they can't, there's someone else in your family, between your friends, or an actual therapist that can be that person for you. Okay. But regardless, I do not think you should be lying. Okay. Do not lie, because maybe they might surprise you and they might be there for you. In my case, I was lucky that they were, right? They noticed certain issues happening. They were there for me. There was no reason for me to pretend like things were going well, but I did, and I lied, but they found out anyway. I know I have friends and family where their situation is not like that. They can't rely on their parents. Hopefully you got siblings, and if not, you got friends, and if not, go to a therapist. I have gone to a therapist before. Look, I'm a therapist now, right? But I have actually, in seriousness, gone to a therapist, and that has been super, super helpful before. I went for I think a few years ago, I was going for 2-3 years, once a month, right? Sometimes twice a month if I needed to. And it doesn't only have to be when things are going bad in your life. You can go when things are good in your life too. I did that as well. But what I'm saying is, do not pretend to be okay. Do not pretend to be busy. If you're stressed, talk to someone. Facts, Binks? Yeah, facts. Appreciate you. What up? All right, sorry. My camera woman came downstairs. I thought something happened, but I think she's just snacking. All right. Stress and set boundaries while recognizing they may not understand your internal experience. Facts. They may not understand it. Half the time, if you go to the other struggle is if you go to, especially as a South Asian parent, and you tell them you're stressed or you're sad, they're going to be like, why? Just relax, right? Most of they're not trying to be mean. They're not trying to be dismissive of what you're going through. They're not trying to be dismissive of your experience. They just don't understand. But you need to understand they're trying to help. Right? It might not be the best advice. It definitely is the best advice, but they are trying to help. Just try to reframe it to they are trying to be there for me, and trust me, it's a good thing. All right. Next question. Goddamn, all these are serious. Okay, the next time I do this segment, okay, y'all make some funny ones. Troll me, please. Okay, just because I'm mama, it doesn't need to be serious. Absolutely. Facts. And I feel like it's almost our responsibility. Okay, so the question here is, can we talk about how Tamil parents don't believe in mental health? I think that's 100% facts. But what I have learned, and I think I was kind of explaining it right now, what I've learned is that we have to teach them that it's a real thing. And when I say teach, I don't mean sit down and literally teach them that, hey, this is what depression is, this is what anxiety is, right? When you are going through things, you need to have conversations with them genuinely. It'll take months, years. They will see it. But when they see that you're experiencing it and their advice is not changing what is happening to you, and they also hopefully see what's going on in the world and see what other people are experiencing, hopefully they have an openness to understand that their way of thinking may not be correct and there are other ways to approach situations. I was lucky that my parents probably thought this way at the start, but over time, their mindset has shifted completely, right? Their advice still isn't great. It's still like, hey, why are you stressed? Just relax. They don't know how to handle it, but their understanding of the situations are way, way greater, right? Way greater. But it is very true. If you go to South Asian Tamil parents and you talk about mental health, they will not understand it, because for them, they don't know that they're experiencing mental health. I didn't know I had anxiety till I was 20, 22. But as soon as I got it, I realized my mom has had it her entire life. I can't even clip this because she watches every one of my videos. But I know for a fact she has it, and she doesn't know she has it. She just thinks she's nervous all the time. But I know she experiences it, but she doesn't understand what mental health is. So we take it upon ourselves as brothers, as kids, to help her manage it and do things for her that will help her put in a position where she's comfortable. But they won't understand it most of the time, that they themselves are experiencing it. But they can hopefully have an openness to understanding that people go through these things. They think Tylenol and Vicks cures everything. Facts. To them, it's either don't stress, relax, get some rest, lie down, come talk to us, take Tylenol, take Vicks, go to the temple, pray, and everything will be okay. Those are the solutions, but I genuinely think it's on us to try to get them to understand, right? But I say that like it's our responsibility, it doesn't have to. But if you see an opportunity, for me personally, I saw that they would be adjusting to it, so I did. Drink Russum, facts. Facts. All right. Next question. All right. Yo, who? This is the same person that submitted. If your advice works, why are you still streaming? Submitted this too. Oh, I'm already seeing. Okay, oh my god, that has to be Stefan below there. Be honest. Are you actually? Apparently, Manjal Dul helps cure cancer, fam. There ain't no way. There ain't no way that is true. there's 0% chance that that is true. 0% chance. Okay. Next, be honest. Are you actually giving advice or just talking until something sounds smart? Okay, if I'm being honest, okay. Once again, I am not a registered therapist. This is a segment where I talk to my chat for fun. They ask serious questions. What am I supposed to do? I take it seriously, obviously. I am actually giving advice. Sometimes I don't know the answer. So I just keep talking. And yo, all of a sudden, I just spit something that is so factual, that's so good, that I sound smart. But I sound smart because I am right. So I'm going to get to the answer eventually, even if I don't know what it is at the start. But trust me, I'm going to keep talking until I get there. So yeah, I might go in circles. We might yap a little bit. But trust me, we're going to get an answer that is going to be factual. Okay, don't worry. All right, wait, so don't worry. Wait, don't worry. No, that's wrong. Okay, wait, don't worry. All right, there we go. Okay, wait. What did I use? I have to use a boom. I'm gonna add these to the actual video. I got to, because I'm not good at using this right now. All right, next. Get the button right, you unk. I know. Bruh. I know. All right, this next one, I cannot read it. I'll say it on the stream. You guys can read it on the stream, but I am not putting this in. Okay. Just guess who wrote this. Guess who wrote this. You already know who wrote this. To a picture of Jano Mama. Now the poster has my, what do I do to the poster and help? I'm in a bad situation right now, fam. What? Who is in here writing this? I'm telling you, you guys are so creative. What do I do to clean the poster? Please, I'm in a bad situation right now. Like, you guys are so creative with this, and then you tell me you're not doing good in school. Put that creativity towards school, fam. There's some course out there where you can turn this into a career. No, not gooning is not the career, but I'm just saying. There's some talent in there in how you write. Become a writer, write a story. But not these types of stories. Okay, not these types of stories. All right, last one. Is it normal to mentally plan my life at 2 a.m. and forget everything by the morning? That is just a normal thing in life. Every one of us has moments where we just zone out and we live a life that we dream about, right? I have dreamt about winning the lottery a million times. Now this here, you're talking about mentally planning your life. If I mentally plan my entire life at 2 a.m., it involves me winning the lottery ticket and doing a million things. Now, if I'm just trying to take life serious, right, and I do it at 2 a.m., I do that every single time I go into the shower. I have a million goals. I plan out exactly how it's going to go, and then I forget it. Why? Because reality hits. It's okay to dream. Okay? It's okay to dream, but it's also okay to be like, you know what? Realistically, this is what I can do, and this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. So once again, we're going back to one step at a time. Stop rushing the process. All right. It's a lot of like questions where I answered the same here, so I'm probably going to cut some out, but W segment. We got 15. We got 15 on YouTube today. I'm not expecting this to be popping until, you know, we get some of the viewership back, but I thought this was W. I thought this was fun. But yeah, apparently everyone's getting sent to my vertical. Let me see. Can I even join my stream off this? Oh shit. Am I leaking? Am I leaking? 1 second. Go to your channel. Oh, I can't see it off this. Oh, I have another phone. Let me test it. Let me test it real quick. Yeah. Lack of note taking and the brain shift and focus contribute to the phenomenon. Facts. Okay, so when you go on stream, you see the vertical. You see the vertical. So it's pushing the vertical line, which is good. But why does it not show the horizontal? That's interesting. It's not showing my horizontal live. When you go to the channel. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that, obviously. I'm definitely gonna have to fix that. Because people should be able to click on it from my URL. Yeah, I don't know. You can only see it on my actual account page. Or if you go to like the live section, maybe? I don't know. If you go to the live section, no, even on the live section, it's the vertical. Oh no, wait, there's two. There's two. Okay, there's two. As you can see here, there's two. But I gotta make the main one, when you click on my channel, be the horizontal. Okay, that's what I gotta fix. I will fix that tomorrow. Janoception, yeah. Definitely Janoception. All right, fix horizontal chat on OBS Plus, horizontal as the main on channel. One step at a time, but the fact that I got both today is a big W because I want to do that moving forward. I'm going to combine the chats too, so I don't got to keep managing two different chats. All right, so let me close this. That was therapy with, okay, that was therapy with Jano Mama. Or should I do a different one, okay? All right. All right, never mind. Too many, okay. That was therapy with Jano Mama. All right, let me start this. Yeah, I definitely need many takes, okay? KK, you're 100% right. All right, so that was therapy with Jano Mama. I think that was a W segment, okay? We had 15 responses from chat. We went through. We had, you know, a million serious questions this time. Now, I love it when it's serious because it means that you guys care about what I think, in my opinion, right? But I would also like if we had, obviously, some troll comments, some satire segments, or some satire comments in here too. But whether it's serious or fun, you know, we have this segment every single week, and I love doing it with chat here. So appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching, and we will be back with another episode of Therapy with Jano Mama next week. All right? Peace, YouTube. All right. You just hit my eardrum? Yo, my bad, fam. But yeah. W segment. Okay. So that's the YouTube video. The way I end up yapping, like, yo, this makes my editing so much longer. Because that's really like a 30-minute segment that I can condense into a 10-minute video. And now it's an hour 45 that I got to edit to find all this random stuff. Goddamn, Prime. Goddamn. What's next? Nothing next. This was a segment. We doing short streams. I got to edit and catch up. Nothing next. Nothing next. I got to edit, catch up. We will have longer streams starting in the new year. But I need this week, next week, the week after to catch up on all my streams. I don't even got my last therapy with Jano Mama out. And that last one was lit. It's the one where I wore the saddam, the Benyan, I danced. We had like 40 responses. I think we had like 20 people in the chat. Like when we were on Twitch. I still haven't edited that. So give me like 2 weeks to catch up on everything. Backlog. And then when it's 1-for-1, meaning I do a stream, I edit it the same day, I post it the same day. We'll get into the routine. But I am backlogged right now. So we're keeping the stream short. All right. Okay, so Jano Mama is going to head out. All right. How long were we on stream for? An hour and a half. Okay. Kept it around the hour to 2 hour mark. I appreciate y'all. This was a great segment. I appreciate everyone that submitted questions, everyone that participated in the chat. This is hella fun. All right. And tomorrow I'm going to try to play more music and see what happens when the bot ends. because I like playing music so much. Like, it just doesn't feel right if it's not a part of my streams. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I will not be late. Okay, maybe 5 minutes late, but I will not be late unless the line at the food place that I'm going to is long. We are doing a not spice challenge. We're doing a spicy food review. All right, spicy food review tomorrow, and then we will be gaming. All right. So 7:30 p.m. Eastern, spicy food review, and then Friday 4 p.m. Eastern, quick horror game, and then Saturday IRL skating. Okay, that will be between 5 to 6 p.m. I can't give you a set time. I don't know how the logistics are going to work, but we got 3 more streams, and then Sunday I will not be streaming. And then next week, we will be having long streams. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow. We will be eating, we will be gaming, but as usual, love y'all for participating in the chat. And yeah, we're going to keep having a good time. Okay? Peace, everyone. Later.